Welcome everyone. Our first guest today is a really good friend of mine. She is the current BUC of AIESEC in Shillong, and she is also a PhD scholar. Please let's welcome Pheloseno Shaiza. Hi Phelo.
Hi Zaren, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you, Zaren?
I'm also doing incredible. And you're in Shillong, right? So how is Shillong weather right now?
Shillong weather right now is very chilly. The winter has already set in, but during the day it's very, very hot. Otherwise, it started to get very chilly.
Mm-hmm. You'll be leaving after some few days. Do you think you'll be sad when you leave?
Yes, coming here, it reminded me of my short stay during my masters. So I did miss the place, and I feel I will definitely miss the place after I leave in few days. However, I'll be returning, so no worries. I'll be returning in few days, so no worries.
All right. Not again, but welcome to the show. I'm glad to have you here on my show. Actually, welcome.
Yes, I am also very grateful for this opportunity. More than anything, I'm glad that I will be able to share my experience about what we have to talk about today. That is the organization AIESEC that I am in. So I'm really grateful for the platform, Zaren.
And I'm also glad that I seized the right opportunity to bring you to the show, because remember last time we tried to do the interview but it wasn't working. So I'm glad that today I seized the right time and the right opportunity.
Definitely, I feel that too, that this is the right time.
Alright, you're working in an organization called AIESEC, right? So tell me, what is the organization about?
Yes, this is a youth-run organization which was, to talk about its history, it was started after the World War, where the initial people, they felt that there was peace that was needed, and also for people to understand each other's culture, which was started by having cross-cultural exchanges, which it still continues in the organization. And one of the aim that this organization runs by is to achieve peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. Now, when it comes to what the members, or like what an AIESECer does, is within the organization, it prepares a young person like a work experience. Not just in terms of work experience, it prepares a young person wholly by all the activities that we do in this organization to become very responsible, accountable, and take ownership of the decisions we make. Now, talking about what we do, we have different departments within the organization. That is outgoing global volunteer, outgoing global talent, where we provide opportunities for young people to have short-term volunteering and internship experiences abroad. Besides that as well, we have partnerships and activities of events where we connect with young people. I mean, besides going for an exchange, we also do events where we are able to connect with young people and share relevant sessions with them, that is to do with their careers, to do with mental health. So we have several things that we do, and in all of this we ensure that young people are able to build and acquire their skills. And all of this, like the plannings and everything, we do it by ourselves. So it helps us and molds us to take decisions as an individual and also as an organization. So all in all, it's a very wholesome experience.
Yeah, I really love that the organization was started by young people, and then the organization focuses on young people itself. So I really love what the organization is all about. And then how did you come to know about AIESEC?
Okay, so this was during my summer break. I received a recruitment poster in our WhatsApp group, and I saw that this person's story that was shared in this particular poster, it shared about him going abroad. He had several other experiences which I was looking forward to during my masters. Like, I was looking forward to such an experience since I was new to the university as well. So I got to know through a WhatsApp group, and That was back in 2019, and the journey has come so far. I've had a wholesome and enriching experience.
And I know that there are several processes to join AIESEC, such as an interview. So were you nervous during the interviews?
Yes, it was the first time that I was sitting for an interview. I would say through the organization, I had so many of my first times, that is sitting for an interview, writing an email, just starting to use like the basic office things, office tools. Like with the organization, I've had so many first in terms of work experience, and yes, in terms of work experience.
I think you must have been super nervous, first of all, because I think this was one of your first real actual jobs, I think.
Yes, it is. I would say it has been a preparatory stage through this experience, and I will always be grateful for it. I was very nervous. I was worried about what to wear, like how to present myself. But when I sat for the interview itself, I realized, okay, this is an organization where these young people themselves, they are conducting the interview. Such a cool way of getting an opportunity to lead yourself, to also conduct the interview themselves. Like these were young people who I was super nervous, but I realized, okay, it's I'm gonna be okay.
What are the different kinds of opportunities that AIESEC provides for the youths?
Alright, for someone who is not in the organization, it provides platforms of internship and volunteering experiences through the programs that we have, that is Outgoing Global Volunteer, Outgoing Global Talent, and we also have a recent addition, that is Outgoing Global Teachers, where once someone enters into the website, they can get to know more about it as well, or they can also contact me personally. These are the programs that we provide for young people. Then we also have campus ambassadors, where a young person, in case we have affiliated with a company to provide internship within the city itself, then they can reach out to us, and we will provide whatever internship programs we have on our hand, like within the city. Then when it comes to as a member, it is amazing. For a member, you can be anything you want to be, that is as long as you are curious enough. That is for me personally, I have had several hats, I've had several hats, worn several hats, like as a marketer, as a making event planner. I have been able to make making budget for the entity, then making plans for the whole year. Then besides that, what other there are several, like it gives you the opportunity also, making a session plan, like just planning for a session itself, like presenting a session itself. You have to make agenda and things like that. And being in an organization, for the organization to be sustainable, you need to have several other measures to take. So in that aspect, I don't know how else to put it, but it's like a canvas given to you, and how you want to paint it, like the tools are given, like how you want the final picture to be. So once only a person joins us, they can so once only a person joins us, you'll realize all the opportunity that this organization provides.
So through those opportunities, the youths are being developed potentially through the volunteer experiences, through the internship opportunities, and such as for the members as well, through the sessions, through preparing for session, helps them develop themselves, right?
So I'll put in something in that, right? In addition to what I mentioned, just imagine we have we have our fellow colleague Korobi. She's 20 years old, and imagine being a 20-year-old just in her college days only. She hasn't graduated yet, and she gets the opportunity to actually recruit, and select among this year in this semester itself, she got 70 applications to for people to join this organization, and among them she selected 20 to be part of the organization that is for our entity AIESEC in Shillong. So imagine the power, or the opportunity that a young person gets to actually recruit that many people and also see what are the qualities and go through all of those processes, not just randomly select, but go through all the processes. That in itself is very amazing and wonderful.
I love that. Where do you think your life would be right now if you did not join AIESEC?
If I did not join AIESEC, I would be pretty okay, just my expression itself, you can say I would be pretty blank with my life. That is, I would say AIESEC has provided me that opportunity to realize what I am actually doing right now matters and means a lot in terms of my research as well. Like the topic that I got, it is very relevant to what the experience has given me through AIESEC. AIESEC has I'm talking about what it has given me, because I cannot imagine my life without AIESEC right now. It has given me the opportunity to build a vast people of network who I can rely on always to mentor me and guide me in the decisions I make. It has also allowed me to become very self-aware of my opinion, how I make decision, how I plan for certain things as an individual as well, like to just take ownership of to just take ownership and accountable of whatever I do. Like this is being the head of this entity itself. I cannot just make plans and then go ahead. It comes down to also it also comes down to me having to be accountable to with the members that I am, with the members who are in the organization as well. So in that aspect, it has been very, very enriching experience. I'm repeating this over and over again, but yeah, I think nothing can replace without AIESEC over the past few years.
I'm sure that AIESEC has given you a tremendous experience as well as so many memories. So on that, I want to ask, when are you leaving your present position?
By January, officially by the end of January, my term will be getting over.
That is sad. so I mean coming and joining is always another adventure, but then leaving something behind is always the saddest thing. So I mean, you will be sad, but what do you think that you will be living with when you leave AIESEC?
I'm not sad because I know that I will be with the organization, because we have a strong alumni network, and I know that I will be coming back to the organization in one way or the other, or maybe sharing about this in the neighboring, in my own state, Nagaland as well. So I believe this will be this association with this with AIESEC will continue. When you talk about after finishing my term, with all the experiences that I have had, it will definitely allow me to take away, my experiences, to apply all of these experiences in the real world, in my research, say in my pursuing my research work, then just as an individual thrown into the reality as well. I think I will be able to take away all my experiences into this, when I am done with AIESEC, officially.
Just like you mentioned in the beginning, that it gives you the experience and prepares you for the future. So definitely, I think you're going to be leaving AIESEC with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of experience, and it's going to be an incredible journey for you after that.
Yes, so when I talk about experience, I've been talking about enriching experience. Now, to illustrate or say to mention a specific experience about it, how I speak with people, or say how I speak with people who are important or who have just interaction with people as well. That would be one key takeaway from my experience. I was a person who would usually be very intimidated with my teacher, or say with a person who was more knowledgeable than me. So in that aspect, I used to be very intimidated because I did not have proper knowledge or experience maybe. But it has given me so many experiences to overcome those fears, and to overcome my fear of like being intimidated, or to approach someone. And I think it has made me realize how to also take care of other people's experience. It's at the end of the day I realize, okay, they are also just humans. One particular experience would be say with our board of advisors as well. We have very special person. One of them is our alumni Abhijit, and the other one is Mark Lightflangstone. He's one of the well-known entrepreneurs and life coach as well. So I used to be very intimidated in the beginning, but I realized, okay, these people are here to help us out, and at the end of the day, it's proper communication. As long as I'm open in my communication, they will also be as open in their communication in guiding us. So that's one particular experience I can say, like enriching experience I can share about.
Yeah. I love that you came with nothing and you're living with something so huge. I love that.
Yes, it's uncountable. Like someone who wants to know more will have to sit with me to actually listen and hear about every small experiences, because I keep every of the experiences, like with every person that I met, like be it the alumni or be it a member as well. Like I got the opportunity to be a facilitator during a national leadership conference. So during that time, we have being a facilitator, we are also assigned members under us, that is from all over the country. The newly recruited members, they are assigned under us. So I've had that opportunity to also build that connection with someone from another state whom I've never met actually, and still see that with my interaction with them, they have grown over the period of time that we have known each other. So it has, again, that's another experience I can say.
It must be, I think you've enjoyed a lot over the years with AIESEC, getting experience, getting to know about so many things. And coming back to the BUC, is there any pressure to being the head of AIESEC in Shillong?
Yes. I think as an individual as well, sometimes you wonder, being a head, you wonder if what you are doing or what every decision you are making, if it makes sense to the people around you. And in that manner, sometimes it stresses you out as well. It did stress me out sometimes, and it does sometimes as well. But over time, I realized, okay, this is an opportunity that allows you to become more confident. And as long as you don't have I've also realized that, okay, I do not have to take all this pressure to myself. It's actually, I have all these people with whom I've been I would say with whom I've been working with. This all have been here just like me. So understanding their experiences, it allows me, okay, I have this opportunity now to shape their experience, to become leaders, and to become like how I've learned and how I've seen others like more than me as well. Some people have grown more than me as well. So how I want them to become, like realizing all of that, it actually makes you calm and makes you understand, okay, this is a very powerful experience to actually shape someone and impact someone's life, to let them also believe in themselves. And I think more than anything, it has also made me realize to believe in myself, and to understand that I have the capability to lead.
I think it just takes a spark, or it just takes a word or a sentence to motivate somebody, and I feel like you've done that over the years with your team. And again, talking about your team, you have several members and teams under you, right? How do you motivate them?
How do I motivate them? I don't know. They motivate me, so I motivate them. But Yes, and how do I motivate them is the first thing is by me realizing the importance of whatever we're doing here as well. Uh, the first thing for me personally would be the vision that we have. I continued with AIESEC because I realized the opportunity that it provides to young people, and with that vision itself, like I want this organization that is AIESEC, especially in this entity AIESEC in Shillong, I want it to grow and become fully established, whereby we get the full opportunity of all that we are experiencing right now. It is more enlarged and reaching out to more people as well. So having all those vision of one day, okay, becoming bigger and better than what we are right now, realizing that I keep this drive in me to continuously motivate myself. And then when it comes to members, I think when I reflect on how they have grown personally as well, like in the little details, like whenever we meet, of course, because of the pandemic, we have been running through online only. So like whenever we're having meetings, seeing them and like seeing their little steps of growth and how they have grown from like the first time to the next time, just realizing that and reflecting on that, and and in turn trying to put words or put stories and make them reflect on it. I think that in itself makes them realize the importance of it, and that motivates them as well. And what else can I add? Along with that, I think a person realizing how much opportunity he or she is getting, I think he or she being curious, being in this organization, being curious and realizing, okay, all this opportunity I'm getting to build myself. Like I've never heard about marketing, or I've never heard about session mapping, or like I've never heard about return of investment as such, or earning in more than tens of thousand rupees, like for the organization itself. It's a non-profit organization, so in that aspect we get all of these opportunities, so why not grab it, right? So realizing all of that, it motivates me, and I think the members as well, realizing the opportunity they are getting.
So it's a two-way street. You motivate them and they motivate you at the same time.
Yes.
Working in the organization comes with a package of the opportunities, right? So with opportunities, again, you have to deal with clients. So how do you deal with clients, first of all?
Deal with clients like here, I think we can put it not clients but stakeholders. Here we have the stakeholders of students, then even the members are stakeholders, and say during events we search for sponsors as well. So these are the stakeholders as well. So talking about dealing with stakeholders, it comes down to understanding the value that you want to give through whatever you're doing. If it's for the students, if it's talking about the internship and volunteering program, at the end of the day, making them understand the value of the program that we have. Like this internship program and volunteering program, it's not anything like going to a new country and coming back, but we assist them in their growth, in making goals and ensuring that they are actually getting something out of it, and meeting people from more than one country, right? And shaping their experiences and giving them proper standards, like going for this experience. Then when it comes to like when we make partnerships as well, like when we are conducting events and then trying to build partnership with people, at the end of the day, it's nothing, it's to build trust and make them realize of the value that we are providing them, and also us understanding what value we have. Then at the end of the day, with the partnerships, or like in terms of connecting with the students as well, I think it works out well.
I love that. I really love that. And I know that there is an event called Imagine Possibilities coming up in the month. I mean, it's almost there. It's on October 30th, I think. So tell me more about the event.
All right. This event we started in 2020 during the pandemic. It was a good opportunity to do an online event or virtual event. So we started with that, and the idea behind it was to, because AIESEC in Shillong, it is one of the two entities. One of the only two entities in Northeast. So we saw this as an opportunity to connect with the young people, the students, to realize the opportunities that are there, the shift in career perspectives, the shift in thought as well as the how the trend of the world is going, right? We do have the internet with us, but at the same time, most of the time, like students look forward to where are the areas of opportunities or what kind of skills they can build, and in those areas we came about with Imagine Possibilities for to be and to encourage the young people as well to understand what are the platforms that are there, or to also learn from people who have experienced, like people who have experienced it themselves and haven't taken the same kind of path. For example, I can mention the speakers of last year as well. We had Marin Limesong, we had Mark Lightflang Stone, we had Nichite Dulo, we had Kevisato Sanna, who recently started the Naga at and is going ahead in the education sector in Nagaland. And this year we have a lineup of speakers as well, well-learned, well-experienced speakers, from which we aim that young people will be able to see that it will be a platform, or say it will be an event where they will realize, I have it in me, or maybe I can take this kind of opportunities. In whatever they want to do, they find courage in it as well.
I really love the theme for this year's event. I think it's called Breaking Your Glass Ceiling. So what I
it because
I really love the theme because it kind of represents we want the youths to kind of push their boundaries and go for something which they've never done before. So I really love the theme, first of all, for this year's event.
Yes, it definitely does, and of course you will love it because you are the one who introduced the theme as well. So for all the viewers, Zaran is also part of AIESEC in Shillong. He is the head of business development. Now I'll take his interview. Just kidding. So we have the theme break your glass ceiling. We want from the speaker's experience, we want the young people from the speaker's experiences, we want the young people to realize that they can actually do it, and most of the time it's our own fears that's stopping us to take any action. So we want young people, all the participants, to take that step of whatever is holding them back to break through that fears and whatever is holding them back, that glass ceiling that they have built for themselves. So I think that was your idea. So
no, it's I came up with that, but it's generally we all went along with it, and that I feel like we can really do something with the event, and I really hope that we kind of encourage or motivate or inspire somebody through that. And
yes, I'll say a little thing about this. So us as growing up, I think over the years we have not had young people look forward to have mentorship, look forward to people to guide them. I personally, I have grown up and made decision on my own and gone with the flow. I never planned to do a master's or research, right? But I'm very blessed that I got a good, that I'm happy where I am right now. But I think young people largely want mentorship and guidance, and that's how we can get these people who have gone ahead of us and have actually done themselves as well. Now, talking about our grandparents' time, they did have talking about my particular culture, we had the morung, where from all age group, the young people, they came and learned from the particular values. And this kind of space has been kind of missing over time, that has been missing. And I believe this can be a platform to Imagine Possibilities. Participants who are coming and then hearing from the speakers, they can actually interact with the speakers as well, and interact with the speakers, listen to the speakers, and also partake in the other activities that's going on in the event, and find it as a way to reflect on what they're actually going to do and actually do it, like take action for it. And be very and be very optimistic about the future, because the future is us.
AIESEC in Shillong, Imagine Possibilities registration is out. You can find in the description below. On that note, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.